What's up, y'all? Today I have a team full of 7'7", 8'11" wingspan, massive individuals. However, every stat they have is 25 overall. However, I have a formula I created, so I'm going to be simming this season, but every loss this team gets, I'm going to be adding 5 overalls to each attribute that they have on this team, and every win they got, I'm going to take away 3 attributes. So I want to see if they make the playoffs, and then 2, I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going to happen. So yeah, I just kind of want to see what this experiment is like. I want to see how, ideally, it works fast enough where we don't, ideally within the first, 10 games, this team should have 1 win. By the end of 10 games, we should have 1 win. So without all the further ado and going, how far do you think this team's going to get? I think they could win a championship, especially if I think we're going to start off really bad. We're going to lose like our first 10 games, but then once we start winning, we're going to be good. Then I might have to take away 3, but I think they're going to be mid. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to go, and that's why I'm doing it. So, hey, bro, let's just see. I don't know. This is just something my weird mind came up with. Injuries and everything will be on in this league, but who cares? It's the exact same team. So even if everyone on our team got hurt, it's still whatever, right? So let's see how they do. Is there any chance they win their first game? God, no. They lost by 110 points. I'm at the big 60 overall for everyone, but I realized and I made up my mind. I'm going to let them get back to even, because right now I think they're 7-0 or 0-7. That's the term. And I'm gonna let them get back to even 500 before I start doing this again. I don't think they're gonna win now. Their closest game was this one, but it's still a 50-point blowout. But they're 60 overall now, going up against the best team in the league. Okay, still L's. So yeah, I'll just probably show you when they finally win a game. They're 66 overalls now, so we're getting close. I think we're only a couple of wins away. We're 65 overall, a couple of losses away from winning a game. Okay. See, every time I think that, and then we just go out and score 60 points. What the frick? Okay, 70 overall. Everything is actually solid. And y'all also got to guess what the record will be by the end of this season. What will we be at the end of the season? I said 10 win. I said it'd take 10 games before we win our first game. We are officially 0-10, but now our entire team is a 75 overall. All right, now let's see how we go. I think this is our first win. Here we go. Yes, I was right. It would take 10 games exactly for us to win our first game. Now, keep in mind, I said I would let them win until we are back to 500. So I'll show y'all when we get to 500, and then I'll start subtracting when they win. So let's go. That's a dub. Let's go. And how much better? Look at this, 22 points a game for some of them. Let's see. Just overall, we shot 46% from the field, 25% from 3, 69% from the free throw line. Whereas our first game, literally a month ago, we said 30% from the field, 14% from 3, and 9%. I was gonna say 11, 9% from the free throw line. So improvement. I love to see it. And what overall do y'all think it's gonna be when we win the finals? If and when we win the final, let me know in the comments. But 80 overall has gotten us there we go. I'll say a really solid win streak. But now we're 85 overall everything, and we are finally above 500 with 13-12, 6th in the conference. But now I have to start subtracting. So now they're all 82 overalls. And I'm sure they're gonna stay in this area for a little bit. So let's see. We made it to the end. We won 49 games, I believe. No injuries for us, for our team, but who cares, even if there was. All right, so that means we are 4th in the East, going up against Indiana Pacers. And I didn't show you, but we are 71 overall. But I think every attribute is 71 actually, 71 on the dot for every attribute. So that's how it went: winning and then losing and then winning, and our final record. So what I actually did as well, since I wasn't trying to do this 82 times, I just did it every 5 wins, and then I went up, and then closer towards the end of the season, I did every 3 wins, and then finally I did every 2 wins, and then for the last one I did every win and every loss. So yeah, they were all incredibly mid. I'm sure they had insane splits at some point, but our record was, let me see, I'm assuming everything is just middle of the pack, NBA standings. Yeah, we were mid. We won 50 games. That's actually not mid. That's pretty good. 50 and 32. I'm quickly look at team stats, just see how mid we were. So we had bro, that's crazy. Because of how bad we were in the beginning, our plus minus point differential is minus 2.9, because we gave up 150 points for the first 10 games, and we only scored 40. But then we got a lot better now, but it's still all our stats look wonky. We are the 7th best team overall, but we have a negative 2.9 point differential. We have one of the worst, if not the worst, field goal percentage from our first 10 seasons, our first 10 whatever. The worst 3-point percentage because of our first 10 games. We're actually not that bad of a free throw percentage. Shocking. Offensive rebounds, we get the most of them because everyone on our team is 7'7". Highest rebound percentage too, and most rebounds per game. That makes sense. And the highest this team ever got up to, overall wise, was a 91. That was the highest, and then the lowest they ever got, after winning games, was a 67. Almost had the most steals in the game, but they have the most blocks. That makes sense. Wow. Probably have the most bench points, right? Nope. All right. So let's see how this goes. Every game will be important. I think the best strat for this would be to lose 2 straight games and then win, and then lose 1 and then win. I feel like that's the best way to do this. So what do we have to do? First of all, game 1, go goes to them. Okay, so we get better. And we got blown out. That's fire. Hey, losing is actually fine in this. So that means everyone gets 5 overalls better. They'll be like, what the heck happened to that team we just whooped? Ideally, I'm actually rooting for low key. Don't tell him. Don't tell anyone. I'm rooting for the Pacers to win this next game as well, just so we can get to 80, 81 overall everything. So we lose that first game by a lot, 33 points to be exact. So now I just want to see how close this is, because now 5 overalls better at every stat should help out a lot. And let's see, do we blow? We do blow them out. Do we blow them out? Come on, choke the lead, come on, choke the lead. Yo, good. Yo, all right, 39 seconds left. We are up by 2, but I'm really hoping we lose this. It sounds crazy, but I really do hope that we lose this, because that would help us out. All right, come on. There's 76 overalls. Come on, Randy Cheesy Toes gets a screen. Put up a dumb shot. Throw the ball away. Do something stupid. Come on, for 3. That's off. Good. Zubac with the board. All right, come on. Halliburton, do it to us. You literally are known for your clutch game winners. Please destroy my team. Please. Do not. No, don't try to shoot over him. Siakam for 3. Jesus Christ, relax, Siakam. All right, we need a 3 from someone. Jesus, we're gonna lose this game, aren't we? Ain't no way you're not shooting over him. You're not making it if you did. All right, and we win. Okay. All right, that's good for the series. However, we get 3 overalls worse, so I'm not sure. But then again, we could just lose again later. All right. Like, I don't really care what the result is, because I'm gonna have to change it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, there's no result that happens where I don't have to change overalls. So now there are 73 overalls, 73 overall everything, which is better than that first game, because we were 71 everything when we first started. Game 2 goes to them. Okay, cool. We get blown out again. So that's good. So now we're better than ever, actually. Now we're 77 overalls. This is the best we've ever been. We go down 3-1. Okay, this is scary. This is not what I wanted. I wanted us to win, and then, okay, all right. But now I think, 1, 4, 5. All right, this is scary. I think we're going to win this next game, and then probably the game after that. But after that, we're going to have a 77 overall team. This is rough. All right, Tyrese Halliburton did it to us, but we only lost by 6 there. Okay, all right, come on. We're 83. If we lose this one, that's crazy. I can't do anything then. But I was really hoping that we'd blow them out here. Yo, nah. Bro, what? Are you kidding me? Yo, they came in too low. 82 overall everything. Man, what the frick? I would have given them 88 overall everything, and they wouldn't have lost a game, bro. Frick. Dude, that's why I got scared, because see, if we blew them out that first time, that would have been better. But I went the entire season, and that's the result of first round exit. My guy. What the frick? I should not have rooted against this team ever. I really shouldn't have. See, the fact we didn't deserve to win this game, and I think that was the problem. I think if we'd gone up, if we lost that second game, I think we would have been way better off. Yeah, because we would have been 81 overall and going into game 3. And if we lose that one, then we would have been 86 overalls. Still, either way, I think we would have. Dang, bro. You know what? I've decided, let's give him another chance with a higher overall rating. And when I say another chance, I mean, let's just steal the Indiana Pacers. So yeah, I just stole this team. I added the 5+ to everything. Now they're 88 overall. So let's see. Was it purely a fluke, or is this the end of the video, right? Was it a fluke that we got bounced in the first round? Let's see. They do not have Jalen Brunson. They got Tyler Kolek, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns. So let's see. How does this go in? Because I looked at my video, bro. I decided to do this because I'm like, bro, no way. Bro, actually, this would be great if we lost. But how the frick are we about to actually lose this? All right, good. Dude, with a minute left and 8 seconds, we're only up by 2. So problem is, I looked at the video. That said 8 minutes long. I'm like, all right, I can't have an 8-minute video. We gotta get to at least 10 minutes or something like that, bro. Tyler Kolek working. So that's the thing. I feel like if I watch them, I don't think they're ever going to give up any points, because bro just blocks every shot. You saw that? Bro swallowed up Tyler Kolek whole. Puts up the trash jump shot and misses it. He absolutely swallowed up Tyler Kolek. There's no one here that can actually probably score on these guys. Like, Tyler Kolek's going to try, and freaking Cheesy Toes is just going to swallow him up again. Good defense. Like, he got the shot off above him, but nobody's ever going to score on him. Dude, what is that pass? See, that was out of pocket. Very out of pocket pass. There's still, yo, OG Anunoby gets a shot off, misses it. All right, 6 seconds separate the shot and game clock right now. Yo, Josh Hart would have still, if they hit a 3 here, that would be kind of fire, because then we would lose, and then we get another 5 overalls. I think that would make us borderline unstoppable. Tyler Kolek gets a screen, takes it in. 1 second separation to shot and game clock. There's 8 seconds left. Said, I don't know how they're gonna put up a 3. Or, all right, Deuce McBride puts up the 3, gets blocked, and it is shot clock violation as this team wins is game 1, so I'm gonna have to reduce their overall. But I think if I didn't hop in there, they'd probably lose that game. They put up 23 points. I just don't think anyone could score on this team. Like if we have a lead, so now let's reduce their overall by 3. So now we're all 84 overalls. How does this one go? We take this one as well. So now this team's up 2-0. Now let's see, can they win again? I feel like it'd be really cool to get to, like, yeah, if they win here and then they lose 3 straight games, that would be fire. And then you advance to the next. There we go. They win again. They're up 3-0 in the first round or in the second round. It would be one. I feel like the best case scenario for them would be if they could somehow choke this series a little bit. And low key, I don't want to jump in on any of these games because if I jump in, they're not going to lose. You know what I mean? They're just not going to lose because literally they're just giant. So let's see. Do they win? Frick. All right. So this is bad. This is bad because now they're only a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're only a 76 overall going into the conference finals. When in reality, what we got eliminated as just terrible overall. That was the least ideal way to advance. Of course, the Knicks couldn't help us out whatsoever. Every other time, the Knicks give us problems, and then the one time we need the Knicks to give us problems, they just say, I actually suck. So, going up against James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Tyson, and Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. So, ideally, we get blown out here, lose a couple games, and then that should be good. Oh my god, why do we win now? Is it just the Pacers? Is it just the Pacers team that's good? Is that it? I don't know, but this team is winning with way worse than before. This is how I thought it would go. They're now 73 overalls. I think momentum might be a real thing in this. Not that they ever show it anywhere, but like, I don't know. They're all now 73 overalls. Can we win this one? Bro, stop. No way, right? Yo, we about to have a 2 to... All right, if I jump in here, I don't know if we'll win or if we'll make any shots, but we'll stop them from scoring. I know that much. Nobody's going to be scoring on us. There's a minute left. We're down by 4. They have ball, but that's fine because it's full of 7'7" dudes. And when I watch them play, they will never give up anything, but they'll foul. That's the problem. James Harden kicks it to Mobley, but look at this. They're going to stop him. Mobley will not score here. Watch this. Told you. Good block. Now, is there any chance they could somehow manufacture points with a 71 overall every stat? They're wasting so much time, bro. Okay, mid-range, cash. Yo, and they are going to force a stop here. I know that much. They're not going to be able to score on us. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, good board. All right, we forced a miss. Randy Cheesy Toes in transition on James Harden. Pulls up with a mid-range, but the other makes it. Oh, I was about to say the other Cheesy Toes is right there, and I am not worried whatsoever about the other team scoring right here. Barring a foul, this team, they're not scoring. Cavs are not going to score on us. There's a 0% chance of a game winner right here. I'm telling y'all. 0. 6 seconds. I don't care. Look, Harden's gonna get blocked. What the frick? Misses it. Timeout. Full court shot. Oh, I thought that was in. That would have been crazy. But it's going to overtime. I told you though, they weren't gonna score. I'm surprised Harden got that shot off. Can they finish him off? They can. Good stuff. We win the game. So they gotta go down even more. Yo, this is crazy. Back to dude. How did this team get eliminated? But now with 70 overall everything, they are whooping the conference finals team. Like, can someone explain that to me? The frick is going on? Let's just see. Do we win this game? No. All right, we lose. Good. Thank God. So we got to go back up 5. It would be really cool if this went to game 7. I would love that. And I want a finals that goes to game 7. That would be fire. Okay. They beat us by 6 points there. 75 overall. Randy Cheesy Toes. Looks like, yo, he might be at 80 overall again soon. Yep. He's going to be an 80 overall again. All right. So we dropped 2 straight games. That's fire. As long as this goes to a game 7, I'm happy. It would be so fire to get to a game 7 because then we'd be at 82 overall. All right. So big game goes to us. All right. So this would just give us more momentum going into the finals. It would have been more ideal if we dropped that game. I'm really praying that we drop this game. 77 overall everything. All right, let's see. Do we win it? Ah, frick. Dang it, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're in the finals. However, it only... we're back down to a 74. All right, we need a couple of losses. We're in the finals, but we need a couple of losses. I know I got past the first round. Sorry. I cheated technically, but hey, man, we're going up against Victor Wembanyama, Julian Champagne, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and Devin Vassell. So that might mean that De'Aaron Fox is injured. That is what I'm assuming, that Dylan Harper's starting. Yep. And yo, tore his ACL and Harrison Barnes with a spinal injury. So game 1 in the finals goes to them. That's fire. Awesome. By how much? I would love it if we go down 2-0, but that's huge. Huge to give us a 79 overall guy again. This is the craziest thing. You'll never see anyone else rooting for losses. I just need us full strength for game 7. All right. We're all 79 overalls. So now it's all 78. So let's see. Game 2. How does this go? Ah, it goes to us. All right. That's good. That's good. But at the same time, all right, we definitely need to win some games. I think this is probably the way to do it. I think the best thing possible would be to go up 3-1 in the finals. If we could somehow do that. And then if we lose, it's fine. But if we win, it's like, oh, we win a championship. So that would be fire. So let's see, a 1-1 series. Can we take this one? It would be so fire if we could win this one. Come on, Randy. Come on. Let him sniff your cheesy toes. All right, we dropped that one. Okay, but it's fine because we go up 5 more overalls. There's a win-win situation for all of this. Okay, 2-1 series in the finals. I think it would be really fire if we win these next 2 games. Okay, it looks like this is the perfect overall right now. We win this one. Fire. So we're going to be better than before. 2-2 series. If we could win this game, that would be huge. We are 78 overall everything. I think that's enough to win. And then that game 7 is going to be a breeze because we're probably going to drop the following game because I'm going to have to reduce it 3 more overall. So 2-2 series. It would be huge if we could win here. Please let us win here. This is the mistake I made. It was rooting against my team like at this point. Good. Perfect. So we're up 3-2 in the finals. We're going to have the lowest thing. Hey, we got to a closeout game in the finals. I am rooting for a win, but a loss is not demoralized. Not gonna lie, I think a 75 overall team, everything could get it done. But an 80 overall team for everything definitely can get it done. That is so fire. Okay, so we're 75 overall everything. I feel like this is poetic. This is like perfect symmetry. Let's see. Can we get it done with 75 overall everything? Or is it going to a game 7? Jesus Christ, it's going to a game 7. But we're gonna be 80 overall everything. So that's just a big difference. All right. They blew us out like crazy though. Okay, game 7. Hey, that's what we wanted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So no one is going to be an 80 overall on our team. We're all 79s. I feel like this is the overall we entered this with. Am I tripping? Nah, couldn't have been. I've definitely known this overall before. I've seen it. All right, let's see. Can we get it done? 79 overall for everyone. 80 every single stat. Going up against Dylan Harper, Stefan Castle, Devin Vassell, Julian Champagne, and Victor Wembanyama. Let's see it. Game 7. Everything on the line. I don't care. Even if we lose, we do not get better. Come on. All right, this is close. I think this is... Yo, we have it. Do we? Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, we have it. We take it late. Let's go. Randy Cheesy Toes with the 5-3 rule actually works after the first round. It's just unfortunate that one series only went to freaking 4 games. Now look at Wembanyama looking like a shrimp here. Tiny Wembanyama. Nothing compared to Cheesy Toes. And that will do it. Like I said, I think the most important thing is actually what overall we went into the playoffs as, because bro, we went to the second round with an 86 overall rating and we whooped everyone, but then it evened it out. And then at the same time we had a lower overall rating that we lost to the Pacers with, but we beat the conference finals champion. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know what it is. Technically they didn't win a championship, but I figured I had to go again because that's crazy, because I only had an 8-minute video, so I had to make that a little longer. So oh wow, good. It was Randy Cheesy Toes was finals MVP. Thank God it was him. All right, put up 26 points in 26 minutes from this Randy Cheesy Toes. Team comparison though, put up 41% field, 33. Let's see the point differential too. I bet you in this series we probably lost this, but Randy Cheesy Toes wins finals MVP. We don't even care, but that guy shot 55% from 3. In the finals, we were a point differential of minus 4.4 points. Let's go. In the conference finals, we had a positive point differential. Okay, that's fire. In the quarterfinals, we had a plus 13 plus minus. Oh yeah, because we swept. Wow. But yeah, that'll do it. So if you guys like this video, I would appreciate a like. If you have any other ideas you want me to do, let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, thank you for watching.